Welcome to this week's edition of When Can We Do This Again? Your tips, tricks, reviews, previews, all things good. And you know what I'm going to say, maybe even not so good. Today we're going to go to All-Star Sports, Disney's All-Star Sports Resort over here in the All-Star area, as there's 3 All-Star hotels in this area, guys. But we're gonna go to a sports. It's the first time I have stayed here. I recently have stayed here for 2 days, so I can give you the full review, full walkthrough, kind of what was going on, what I think of the place, all of that good stuff. That's all that you're gonna see in this video, guys. So check it out as we go into Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Well, first off, if you come into the hotel, most of the time you're gonna have to see the lobby, and this is the lobby area, guys. I will tell you, I didn't have to see the lobby initially when I got here. I was able to go straight to my room with a magic band, check straight in. The thing is we didn't get our magic bands before we got here, and my roommate did not have theirs. So I did have to come over here and wait probably longer than I would have liked to get the magic bands. So it is what it is. Let's check out the lobby, the interiors, and then we'll head over to the gift store. Okay, so guys, that was the entrance and all of they have all these posters up of athletes and stuff. Next up, they have a gift shop over here. I have been in this gift shop, and I'll tell you this, there's probably less in here than there was at Pop. I feel like this gift shop is smaller with a few less items than Pop Century has. I could be wrong as we kind of look around here. All of, obviously, like the newer merch and stuff will be over here, but like I said, it seems much smaller. But if you forget anything, I see shampoos and stuff like that, sunscreens and things in here, as well as beach towels, all your, like, anything you might have forget or just like last second like concession store needs are here, guys, as I see walking up on everything. Like there's your Walgreens. And there's your convenience store area. All the stuff back here with decent amount of Disney merch, but not a whole lot. I do think if you're gonna pick up Disney merch, you're gonna wanna do it in the parks or over at Disney Springs if you're staying here at All-Star. You might wanna grab a bite to eat, and that's when you come over here to the end zone cafeteria here at Disney Sports. It's another one of your just like grab and goes, quick service, all back here. Let's go take a look around the menus and maybe see what they have, and then we'll head off over here and show you a little bit more of what's inside before we go out onto the main grounds. Looking here at the end zone, guys, we have several different options over here. We have your desserts, like your gelato, like a bakery dessert. There's like panini press here and things that go along with that. Then you have a fresh market right in here, guys. Over here on the other side, they have like a burger joint, pizza place, all of that stuff. So a decent selection if you have to eat while you're back at the resorts, guys. I do know that over at Pop, I've enjoyed a few meals there. I didn't get a chance to eat in the cafeteria here, but it doesn't look like a bad way to go if you need something to eat or want something to eat. Obviously, I end up eating in the parks or the restaurants a little bit more than I do the cafeterias, but it's a pretty good fail-safe if you need it. As well, as you can see behind me, there is a ton, literally a ton of space in this place, guys. So it would be hard pressed to come here when it's too busy and can't get something to eat. I wouldn't think that you would actually have a time when that happens, outside of maybe like if there was some kind of lockdown or something like that during a hurricane, stuff like that. which doesn't happen that often, but man, there's a lot of space here in this cafeteria. As well, guys, as I'm walking up here, there is a bar in the cafeteria here, guys, for all of your adult beverage needs. The bar, which also connects outside to the pool, so we'll check that out when we get outside. And if you end up inside, cooped up, maybe it's rainy, maybe you don't go to the parks or anything, worst case scenario, you have an arcade straight across the way from, like right there. Right there's the cafeteria. Bam, arcade. Seems like a pretty hefty selection of games in here. I don't know, it's been a while since I've actually been in an arcade, but seems pretty legit for an arcade. Let's look around and then get outside and start looking at the ground. Okay guys, as we come out of the main building where the lobby is, right there, bingo, bango, bongo, bam, pool, right there. And here's the directory, and we're gonna go over the directory and kind of what the theming is and everything with the hotel here. If you look at the directory here, they have five different areas within the hotel, guys. It's the Surf's Up, it's the hoops, it's the center court, it's the touchdown, and the home run sections. First off, guys, let's go the way that I went when I first got here. Stayed at the football themed area, and as we go to the football themed area, we're gonna walk past that poolside bar. Like I said, for your adult beverage needs, poolside bar. Let's go check out the football themed area, guys. As we kind of walk through the football themed area here, I'm actually here on Pop Warner week, which I didn't know when I got here. So these fields have been getting used like non-stop since I've been here with Pop Warner football. I will say that kind of affected the noise in the rooms though. So if there's a lot of activity out here, you're probably gonna hear it in your rooms as well. Let's just say this. I can hear a baby a couple of times in the room next to me, so I don't think these rooms are really that thick walled. After all said and done, it definitely seems on the value end. So remember, this is a value resort. You're gonna get what you pay for. Let's go over here and check out the baseball stadium area, guys. So guys, that is the baseball section. As I take a walk around here, it seems like it's much more quiet over here in the baseball section than it is in the football section. And maybe that's because there's no one at the pool today. But this is the resort's second pool. And like I said, there's like nobody there. I'm not sure if it's like a restricted pool at any hours or anything like that. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But there's like nobody at the second pool where everybody's over at the other pool. As well, like I said, much quieter, and look where we're at. We're right back to football right there, guys. So, I mean, it's just right next door, and it seems so much quieter over here. As well as, if I'm correct, this section also houses the hotel's one and only laundry facility. So if you're staying here for a week or so, and you need to get some laundry done, you want to pack a ton of stuff, the laundry facility is at this hotel, and I think it's in this section, guys. So let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at the room, and then we're gonna go off and look at what Surf's Up, center court, and the basketball section on the other side of getting the room tour, guys. Okay, guys, what do you think of the room there? It's there for what it's there for. It's no fancy, no frills, just a room, a few Disney decorations that go with, and I'll tell you, the beds were okay. They weren't great. Tons of pillows on the beds and stuff like that. No frills, definitely, when you're going to a value resort, and especially this one. Like I said, I normally stay at Pop and I enjoy it, but it's not much more in the rooms than this, even though here recently they have been refurbing the rooms at Pop Century. So I definitely need to get over there and check out the new and updated rooms at Pop Century. But like I said, no frills. That's what it is, guys. That's what you're paying for, and due to the price and how inexpensive it is to stay over here, depending on when you come, of course. I happen to pay right at like $110 a night. No. Paid $180 for 2 nights, and that was on a Florida residence or a pass holder discount. So I paid a little bit less with the discount, but not much. Next thing, let's go look at the Surf's Up area. At the Surf's Up section and walk further away from it. The Surf's Up section is going to be guaranteed a premium section, which means you're going to pay a little bit more to have rooms closer to the lobby, closer to the eating, closer to the arcade, closer to the buses, closer to the pool as well, guys. So you're going to pay a little bit more for the Surf's Up area, and I'm sure there's 2 areas here that are probably premiums. I don't know what the second one is at this moment. If I can find that out for you, I will let you know by the end of the vlog here. But yeah, so this is the Surf's Up area, adorned with the lifeguard stand themed staircases. Let's go on, and where are we gonna go now? We are gonna go to Center Court, which will leave one last place to go, and that will be the hoops. As I'm walking through the area here, and I've noticed something here, guys. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are out here. We're on a tennis court, and it looks like they're trying to play baseball. So if you hit it over the net, is it a home run? But it does look like they've been playing some baseball out here on the tennis court. Unlike the football area where you could actually play a game of football, trust me, they've been doing it for days. I doubt you could play tennis over here because these statues are locked in. As well, you have the ref's chair up top there, and you have Donald over here. Donald looks like he was trying to play some tennis when the boys took over and started playing some baseball there. Definitely Donald wants to play some tennis. So I think you've made him an angry bird there, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So, and I'll tell you what I think of this area. This seems like the simplest of the themings. Like, it seems like they actually put this out here kinda as like something. Simple themings. Obviously the Spalding cans are the stairways at the end. The rest chairs are where the elevators are. It's simple. It's just pretty simple. Let's go over and check out the hoops, and that will conclude our walk around tour of Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Last but not least, guys, we are in the basketball section with these ridiculously large hoops that are completely unusable. So far, it seems like the only 2 places that have something usable in their vicinity that are themed that way. You could use the football fields because obviously they're wide open and they're being used. And then Surf's Up, you can use the pool. So basketball, these hoops are not to be played on. They're ridiculously tall. Tennis, there's not a tennis court really to be played on. It'd be kind of hard to pull that off with the ducks in the way. And baseball, the baseball field's flooded. I hate to tell you that because it is a pool as well, guys. So, I don't know. Let's find some place to wrap this video up and I'll give you my thoughts on the resort, any extra details that I might have found out or forgot along the way. I'm gonna try to remember and give you the complete rundown on Disney's All-Star Sports over here, guys. Well guys, I found a great place to wrap up this whole video right here in front of the big cheese himself, Mr. Mickey Mouse, and the Disney All-Star Resort sign. And right now I'm actually in the middle of 3 different, if you can't tell. Right behind me is the main lobby and the Surf's Up section. Then you have the basketball section, and then the tennis section, all triangle here. Something I did find out, as I mentioned earlier, I wasn't sure where the other premium rooms are. Apparently I was staying in one of those premium rooms. I felt like it was way too close to the front, but apparently I got upgraded to a premium room without me even knowing. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, it was pretty quick walk to the front from the football section, and obviously it's a quick walk to the front from the Surf's Up section. I don't think any of these sections are really that far away. It might be most of the buildings are pretty close here, guys. As I mentioned earlier, there's 1 laundry facility on site, 2 pools. Most of the rooms, if not all, are around 260 square foot. I would say 2 parents and 2 kids could stay easily. Though the parents are going to be cramped in those beds if they both sleep in the same bed. Would I stay at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort again? If I had a deal, I probably would, because most of the time when I'm here, I don't spend a ton of time in my room anyway, or at the resort. But for the right price, I definitely would stay here again. Do I recommend it? If you're on a budget and on a value and you want to stay on property, I would recommend staying here. You get all those amenities that you get on property. You get Magical Express. I guess you get the bus system. It's not Magical. You do get Magical Express too. If you're staying here and you fly in, you're going to get Magical Express to here and back to the airport, as long as you're at MCO. And the next up, if you are yes, the bus system to and from the parks, bam, bam, bam. So you get all the amenities of staying on property here, and you just pay a little bit more than those resorts and hotels and stuff that are right off property. And it's just so much easier to stay on property than off. It takes so much time to get on and off property. I do recommend staying on property. If you have that ability, definitely stay on property. You get a Magic Band along with it, though the one I have on right now is not the Magic Band that comes with. Actually, let's address that one. For some reason, I didn't get a Magic Band this time. What's up with that? No, but I'm not. It's not a big deal. I've got way too many Magic Bands to speak of actually at this point. So do I recommend? I recommend it for value, guys. If you want to stay, just know you're getting a value resort. Will I stay here again? Once again, depending on the value, I would stay here again. But if I had to choose same price across the board between here and Pop Century, I'm staying at Pop every time. I love Pop. Pop's kind of like home, really. Pop Century is kind of like home. I did do a video on Pop Century. I'll post it up here. And you know what? I might need to reshoot the video. It's been a while since the Pop Century video's been up. It's been about a year. And like I said, they have refurbed the rooms over there, guys. So I need to get over there and check out those refurb rooms and maybe do another video. Plus that video was like in my early days of doing these things. So I think I probably could do it a little bit better. But check out that video if you want to know about Pop. Obviously you're checking out this one because you want to know about All-Star Sports. If you like this video, give me that big thumbs up. Click down here if you really liked it. If you're coming to Disney or have friends that are coming to Disney, please share this video with them. If they're trying to make a decision between resorts and whatever, this will help them with the decision on resorts. Obviously plenty of other videos that will help you with food places and know what you're getting into before you get here in some cases. Guys, like I said, I hope you liked the video. Give me the big thumbs up. And I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you next time, guys, and I'll see you again so we can do this again. Bye-bye.